Charlotte 7, Arkansas State 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Arkansas State Red Wolves will take over 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? The 20. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Wolves. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance. Kirk, serious breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and it falls incomplete.
On the screen. 3rd down coming.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
The 49ers will try to keep this drive moving. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finding space at the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Charlotte.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Handoff to the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
He's marked down at the 29. Offense facing fourth down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Red Wolves with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
At the 47. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Takes the ball and heads to the left. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, they trust the running game on third down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on third down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Charlotte 14, Arkansas State 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Testing the right side here. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Here's the option play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Charlotte offense will take over 1st and 10.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And here's the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Linebacker shifting around now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They can't slow him down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Gives it to the back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
At the 4-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Arkansas State, 14.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Arkansas State Red Bulls will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Finding some room with the 25. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Red Wolves are in the red zone. They'll run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Picks up 3. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll run it to the left. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Press coverage now from the secondary. They're going to run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the 49ers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Returner runs out of bounds.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The back's got it. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. We'll talk strategy.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The 49ers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
He's brought down out at the 46. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And that's another Red Wolves.
And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
It's second down after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air, he could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and
10. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Charlotte. Just ran away from the defense.
Touchdown.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Arkansas State 23.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go. Flip.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Gets into space at the 50. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Red Wolves will line up on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2.
Keeping it on the ground here. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Ready.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. Low.
They'll try the right here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Set. Bang.
He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Red Wolves come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And that's the Red Wolves.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's now second and goal.
On the ready.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
Bang.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the
On the
offense.
double.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play.
Pound 55 weak. Go.
And now the handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Charlotte offense will take over. First and 10.
The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. There was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a run to the left. Powering through. They stop him right at the 24.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Charlotte 35, Arkansas State 30.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
Sticking with the running game. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Here's a first and 10 play. And there's the handoff.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. And the ball is hauled in. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the 49ers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They call the counter run here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Third down coming.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these